What's going on, guys? Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are all having a good day today. Third video, man. Third video. If you guys have gotten this far, hopefully you guys watched my other two, but third video, hopefully everything worked out well. Hopefully no problems, no issues and whatnot, and hopefully everything works out grand. Like they always should, right? No, honestly, I hope you guys are all having a good day today. Today's video, at least for this last video, I want to talk about something that I didn't get to talk about in the past couple of days. It was kind of in the news, or at least in gaming news. It was trending and whatnot, and some people were giving their opinion about it, but I wanted to give you guys my opinion about what I thought about Ninja's comments about he's not the parent of your kids. He's not the person that it should be influencing your kids. He shouldn't be the one, teaching your kids right from wrong, or that was kind of the overarching, point of what he was having to say. There was a little bit more into the articles and whatnot, but I want to get into this idea of us as content creators, as us as people that kind of put ourselves out there, as somebody that makes videos, and as somebody that's, I wouldn't say that I'm influential or whatnot, but I feel like I'm there as somebody that talks to somebody. If somebody's a young kid, somebody's out there, hopefully watching my video for entertainment, hopefully either gets a good lesson at it, hopefully gets a good entertainment about it, or hopefully I can show a good example of myself that hopefully will influence somebody else later on down the line. And I want to say this as well, as like, I totally get where Ninja's kind of a grum. I totally agree exactly what he's saying, is that, look, it's not my responsibility. Your kids might be a little crap, but it's not my responsibility to parent them. Parents need to be parents. Parents need to actually take investment in time and development in their kids. And I totally agree with that. Look, as somebody that is a parent, as somebody who's about to be a second parent, if you guys did not know that, we are having another daughter. So I'm gonna be outnumbered completely in this house of having two daughters and my wife. But yes, as somebody that enjoys being a parent, as somebody that just absolutely loves being a dad, I take much pride in whatnot into teaching my girls right from wrong, and teaching little Tony how to present herself at being respectful, as somebody that says please and thank you, and is kind and sharing whatnot. I take a lot of pride in that. I take a lot of pride in it, and I take a lot of love in it, because I love my daughter. I want her to be successful. I want her to be caring and enduring and just all these things that, maybe as an adult that I didn't have, but I want to give it to my kid, and I want to make sure that she's successful. I want to do that. Not all parents are like that. I will admit that. Not all parents are like that. I definitely see it on the fireside, where you get in these calls and it's like, man, where did things go wrong? Because there's a lot of wrong right now. But as somebody that has this platform, as somebody that makes videos and is talking to you guys about that, I want to hopefully show a good example. I think as adults, even if you're not making videos, even if you're going to work, or you have friends that have kids and whatnot, I feel like as individuals, we should be setting a good example. We should be setting a good example for, kids that we see, kids that are our own. And I feel like that is a better way of going around it. Again, like I said, it's not Ninja's job. It's not my job. It shouldn't be anybody's job besides the parents. And we know that some parents don't actually care too much about their kids. But hopefully, as somebody that makes videos, that talks to you, hopefully I can show a good example, or lead by an example of showing how somebody should treat somebody, or show somebody how to treat others in a good way, in a respectful way. And I think that's the way that we should go about it. We shouldn't go about it how it is my job, it's my occupation to treat somebody and tell you exactly why you're wrong and why you need to correct yourself. No, you do you. Do yourself the way that you would normally do, but lead by example, lead by, exactly what you're kind of trying to show yourself or present yourself by. If you're trying to show yourself as somebody that's confident, projecting that, and is caring and loving and is kind of saying that same idea to others that watch your videos and whatnot, that's exactly the way that you should go, and you shouldn't change that by any means. Again, like I said, it's not your job. It's not anybody's job besides the parents to show that a good example, and hopefully not only maybe kids watching your content, and maybe, there's kids out there, 10, 11, 12 years old, whatever it might be, watching my content. Hopefully I'm showing a good example for you, but for the parents that actually watch that content, or for parents that watch my videos and whatnot, hopefully I'm at least showing you a good example exactly how you should be treating your kids, or actually paying attention to your kids. And I get it. The videos I make are not so much about parenting or anything. It's about video games, and just kind of talking about it and shooting the crap about it and having a good time and having fun and whatnot. But when the time comes when I have my co-host, who's at daycare right now, I'm a little sad about that. When she's here, I can't help but love on her when she's here, and to give her so much love that I have for her, and joking around and playing, and you guys see that, and we have fun. but I enjoy doing that. I enjoy showing you guys my family lifestyle and whatnot, because I have a lot of pride in it, because I'm happy about it, and it's a lot of fun to do that, and to bring her into the fold and bring my family into the fold of what I do, is something that I really do appreciate, and something that I have a lot of happiness in. So when it comes to what Ninja was talking about, and I know a lot of people are still digging him on not playing with women and whatnot, which I don't like. Who cares? Play with whoever you want to play. Like, that's people getting to people so much like. Mind your own P's and Q's. I'll try to watch my language. Mind your own P's and Q's. Let people live the life that they want to live. If Ninja wants to play only with guys, he doesn't want to play with girls. Okay, that's him. It ain't you. That's him. Let him do the way he wants to do. That's why I don't judge Ninja about, you know what, it's not his job parenting his kids. It's not. It's not his job to parent the kids. It's the parents' job to parent the kids. But if as individuals, as people that create content, we can do just maybe the little bit amount as we can of just showing a good example. That's all it is. All it is just displaying a good example of somebody. Whether it's, you know, I don't know. I don't know who would be a good example, but I would just use me as somebody that is just wanting to shoot the crap with you guys, talking with you, and just kind of joke around. But I try to keep it as clean as I possibly can. Sometimes I'm not. I'm not saying I'm the most perfect person in the world to emulate or whatnot. But I think everybody tries to do the best that they possibly can. I think that's the one thing, is that we just need to try to do better as much as we possibly can. When it comes to Ninja and whatnot, again, like I said, it's not his job. It's not anybody's job who's a YouTuber or Twitch whatnot. But at least when it comes to twitching and whatnot, we can try to at least show the best example we possibly can for the 2, 3, 4 hour stream that we do in it. Yeah, people are going to be little craps. I think most of the time we just have more trolling than anything else. But at least we can try to do the best we can when it comes to trying to set a good example for some kids. Some kids it might work, some kids it might not, some parents it may work, some parents might not and not give a damn. But it's all about just winning those hearts and minds and trying to change that into the best possible way. And the best possible way is just trying to be the best leader, the best example that you can possibly can when it comes to trying to create a better environment, trying to create, correct wrong behavior that people have been seeing, when it comes to, that's the funny thing is, like, I remember being a little crap when I was a little kid. And what I would want a better example for that when I would watch content, I would say, yes, I would. Not saying that I didn't have good parents. I had a great dad, had a great mom, great grandparents and whatnot. But half the time when it seems like when it comes to, parenting and whatnot, half the time we're not around. I mean, I'm at the fire station for 24 hours. Tony, is at daycare and whatnot. So she has the example and the leading of her teachers and whatnot. And then when my wife comes home, she has the leading and teaching from my wife. But there are times where I'm not here. So when that time is not, when you're not there for the kids and whatnot, you're hoping that they're watching something that leads them on a good path or on a correct path or on a good example. And that's the one thing that, at least as content creators, we can try to do the best possible way that we can hopefully try to influence people in a good manner when the parents are not there, when there's other occupations kind of going on, to where parents might not be there for just a little bit amount of time that the kid watches your content or watches your entertainment, watches gameplay, watches stream and whatnot. We can try to do the best possible thing that we can for that little bit amount of time. Like I said, I'm not here at the house for 24 hours, so Tony doesn't see me, so she only has the example of my wife or the daycare, or whatever cartoon Disney movies that she wants to watch there, and she has those examples. But as content creators, even though it's not our occupation, it's not our job, it's not in our job description, we can try to do the best possible way we can to lead by example and lead in good behavior for people that watch our content, for young people, for adults. I mean, that's the funny thing is that, when I look at the age range that watch my content, it's like teenagers to, 55, 65-year-old people, with that like 0.2% of women. So what up, ladies? It's probably my wife. But honestly, look, even though it might not be kids, and I know the Ninja's point was, it's not my job to parent your kids. For people that are in their teens, going into college, going to into the workforce or whatnot, maybe you're in your 20s, 30s, whatever, we can try to set the best possible example of a person and try to lead by example as much as we can as content creators, just because we have this opportunity and 2, 3, 4 minutes of somebody's time to just kind of talk to somebody and have a personal conversation about, you know, what should be the right way of thinking, the right way of treating people. So I don't know, guys. I just at least wanted to give you guys my opinion about it. Again, I agree with Ninja. It's not our job, but for the most part, we can try to do the best possible way we can for the amount of time that a child or kid is not with their parents or want some type of example, want something to emulate. And that might be somebody that watches, you know, your content or something. I don't know. Just at least wanted to put my opinion out there. But let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you guys think about this whole situation when it comes to leading by example, trying to lead in good behavior, and try to bolster, you know, people up? Understanding it's not our job, but what do you think that people should do that have a platform, have content, have videos, have streams and whatnot? What should we do when it comes to try to lead by example? So guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Please have a great rest of the day, and I look forward to talking to you guys all next time. Get them guns, man. All right, bye guys.